Hi, welcome back. Listen, I love being able to go to Walmart, get the socks for my little girl, underwear for myself, and my groceries at the same time. And Sue Ma's here, she's a dietitian. And so you've managed to bring in all kinds of stuff from Walmart that's going to help us learn how to make good, nutritious, fast, and more importantly, fun meals with our kids.
Yeah, I mean, healthy eating is all about eating fresh, wholesome food, especially fresh fruits and vegetables. And when you shop at Walmart Supercenters, you can get an amazing selection of fresh produce at a great price.
It's true. I don't know how they do it, but they do it, and the stuff is good tasting, it's fresh, and
it's affordable.
And it's affordable.
So we're going to make some fun recipes. I have 2 kids, an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old, and they love cooking with me in the kitchen. And
really?
My dad's a chef, right? So this is why I love to eat, and I love being around food because I learned from my dad.
And now your kids are picking it up?
Now my kids are picking it. My daughter, who's 8, I call her the junior chef because she literally helps me cook dinner every night. Whether it's prepping an ingredient or setting the table or cutting the carrots, it's great. So it overwhelms me. I love it. I love the fact that she's enjoying food.
And don't you find that they end up eating more?
Absolutely.
Because they've had an involvement.
Yeah,
so many
absolutely.
kids we hear today don't even understand where food comes from. So I love that your kids are
bring
getting
them
involved.
to the grocery store and let them help you pick out the fruits. So what we're going to do first is make a yogurt parfait. So you're going to make this, and you can have it for breakfast, lunch, snack, dessert, whatever. So you just scoop some yogurt in the bottom of the glass.
This is any particular kind of yogurt?
Oh, you know what, any flavor they want. You know, it's all about fun, right? So there you go. And then we're going to add some fruit. So I'm going to put some red apple in the over top.
Which you've cut up nicely.
And then we're going to add some granola on top. So they're getting calcium, fiber, whole grains. And
Lots of different textures.
Yeah,
kids would love that.
It's crunchy. And then you repeat the layers. So another layer of yogurt.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to put some pear on top. So you've got a nice red-green combination going. There you go.
And then more.
And then more granola.
Look at that.
And it's a great dessert, too. And the thing is that kids can make their own. So if my son wants blueberries and raspberries, right on. If my daughter wants apples and pears, go for it, right?
Brilliant. I'm going to be eating that after the show. Excellent.
Absolutely. Fruit kebabs is my second recipe, and it's so easy to make. I mean, everyone loves fruit, but when you make them like this, it just becomes more fun to eat. And if you put them on a platter, leave them on the table after school, I guarantee the kids are going to gobble them up.
Do you have to, use lemon juice or something to keep them from going
Only
brown?
if you're cutting apples. That helps prevent the brownness, that oxidation from happening. But these sorts of fruits, you don't need the lemon juice at all. Yeah, and it's lots of fun. And
That's so
if you have older kids in the house, they can help you thread the fruit. If you have a younger child like your daughter, you might want to use those little baby toothpicks so that they're not so long and pointy, and they can pick whatever fruit they want. Mix and match. Get your favorites and make your own little kebab.
I'm going to do that with toothpicks. I love it.
It's fun.
I may not have toothpicks. I may only have dental floss, but that'll still work. Okay.
Now we're going to make pizzas.
Yay, every kid loves pizza, right?
Every kid loves pizza, right?
So, and if you can control the ingredients, then suddenly you've taken something that's greasy and full of nitrates and you've made it healthy.
Something more nutritious and using a lot of fresh, wholesome ingredients. So I use naan bread, and the reason why I use naan bread is because, well, A, it adds a bit of ethnicity into the meal, right? The Indian bread. And this is the perfect size for my kids, and it's the perfect size for a toaster oven. So I don't have to preheat my oven, my huge oven, for 20 minutes. I just pop this in the toaster oven for 10 minutes, and it's done. So we're going to make some naan pizzas. So let's get some sauce on.
All right.
You do yours, and I'll do mine. And the beauty is that the kids can put on any ingredient they want. You know, if I like mushrooms, I'll put more. If I don't like red peppers, I don't have to put red peppers. So you put on the sauce.
And that's what they say, too, is that your job is to provide the quality food. Their job is to figure out what actually goes in.
Exactly.
So as long as you give them good quality stuff to pick from,
provide the healthy choices, absolutely.
Then they're free to make their own choices. I like that.
Absolutely, I like that. And so let's put the cheese on.
Okay.
As much or as little as you like.
Okay, I think I left you a little bit.
That's great. And then any sort of vegetable, you can even add pineapple if you want to have a sort of Hawaiian flavored one.
I like that sweet.
Yeah.
Hit a little hit.
And you know what? This is fun for the kids. Your 2-year-old can do this, right?
She can.
She can make a funny face with the mushrooms and make a little mouth with the red peppers.
And then, so what do we do with this once we've decorated it the way we want?
Well, I just pop it in the toaster oven for about 10 minutes or so until the cheese starts to melt.
All right, I don't have a toaster oven.
Then you can just use a regular oven.
Okay.
350 for about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, whenever. Whenever the edges start to get brown and the cheese melts, then you know it's ready.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, and that looks delicious.
It's great. It's
so
a nice,
fast
healthy, well-balanced meal. It has 4 food groups.
What about a protein? Can we put meat or something on it?
Absolutely. So there's a little bit of protein with the cheese, but if you want to add some sliced chicken, maybe some cooked ham, you know, anything you want.
And I love the naan bread as the base. Okay.
Absolutely. So now we're going to make salad in a bowl, and my daughter loves making these with me. It's so easy.
When you can eat your plate, I love that.
And everyone gets their own, right? So you just take a whole wheat tortilla, and you can buy these fluted baking pans anywhere. You just put it in the middle, and you know, you use your finger and you slide it down.
You'd have to be using fresh tortillas, right?
You have to use fresh tortillas, yeah.
Stiff.
Nice fresh tortillas. You push it down, pop it in the toaster oven or oven for about 8 to 10 minutes at 350 until it starts to brown at the edges.
Okay.
And then it comes out wonderfully beautiful. And then, you know, you make your salad with any ingredient you want, any sort of leftover. So I start by putting some salad in the bottom.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
There you
Sorry.
go. You've got a lot of greens. That's great. And we know that kids are not eating enough fruits and vegetables, right? So let's make it fun for them. A little bit of chicken or other protein.
Oh, that's so
Some
great.
cucumbers.
And this stuff, because you're not really doing a lot of cooking, this stuff has all the nutrients in
And
it.
it's easy for kids. You know, there's not, you know, there's no stove, there's no oven involved. I mean, we can put this in the oven for them, take it out, let it cool. And then you drizzle on some dressing. And then what my daughter actually likes to do, she grates the carrot for me. So if you want to grate the carrot, she just grates it. It's the only way she eats carrots, by the way, it's grated. But anyways, whatever. And then you just put some on top as a little garnish. And how fabulous does that look?
Food is fun.
Food is fun, and it's great to get the kids involved in the kitchen.
And like we were saying, they tend to want to eat more if they've had an opportunity to prepare
Absolutely.
it themselves. Why is
Absolutely.
that, I wonder?
Well, it's because they get involved, so they, you know, they take pride and they have that sense of accomplishment when they're taking all the ingredients and then they see the finished product. Look how wonderful it is. And you know, the kitchen, I always think, is a natural classroom to teach math, measuring skills, reading, organizational skills, getting all the ingredients ready. So it's a real great opportunity to teach kids about healthy eating and learning in general.
And they don't even realize they're learning. When you say, can you please give me a cup of something, then suddenly now they're using their math, they're reading. I love it.
Yeah. Can you cut the cucumber in quarters? Oh, okay, half and half again. So
Nice.
very nice.
My daughter, who's not even 2 yet, she loves to pull the chair up to the kitchen counter, and I strap an apron under her armpits,
sweet.
and she loves it.
That's great. That's great.
Everything goes flying, but that's okay.
Good.
Now, what do you think, just very quickly, is the thing we're not getting enough of into our kids? Do you know?
Yeah, fruits and vegetables, number one. And this is why I brought in a selection of fruits and vegetables from Walmart, because I think it's so crucial. The colorful fruits and vegetables give us those powerful antioxidants that help to keep us healthy, not just when we're young, but as we age. And then the second thing I think is calcium. So by adding some cheese, some yogurt, some milk, we really have to get the calcium into our kids and also into our own bodies as adults.
That's true. And but you can go too far. If kids drink too much milk, then they get apparently short on iron, which isn't good either. So
yeah,
it's all about
I
balance,
don't
isn't
know.
it?
I mean, you'd have to drink 9 cups of milk to get too much. So I don't know if many kids are there yet. I think most of us are not getting enough.
Sue, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great ideas. They look fun. They're fun to eat, fun to make. The kids are going to love it. For more information, go to walmart.ca. And for any of these recipes, go to our website, rogerstv.com/daytimetoronto.